Hello, this is Running Robert, and today we are playing Against the Storm. This is a game that's now out in full release by an indie game team of about five. It is as fun as everyone makes it out to be, so definitely worth checking out. I just picked it up on sale, so we're gonna go ahead and play. We have some tutorial levels that we have to go through first. So what we're gonna do, and we're not gonna go through the story. We're trying to get to gameplay, but you'll be able to see it. Okay, so obviously, beginning, learning how to move. That's easy enough to do. Okay, so neglecting your village will increase the queen's impatience and bring her wrath upon you. So, that is bad. Fulfilling your duties will increase the town's reputation, unlock new buildings, eventually bring you to victory. So, pretty much you need to have this one go first before the queen gets pissed off. Now we choose new blueprints. And our first blueprint, of course, is going to be easy to begin with because we're starting off this, is the woodcutter. So we'll go ahead and pick him up. Press spacebar to resume. Okay. We're going to press spacebar to stop. We're going to build a woodcutter camp and explore the forest. You have to keep the fire going at all cost. So, that fire there needs to keep going at all cost. So let's go ahead and let's build the woodcutter's camp. Okay, so we're gonna build it right over here. Okay, and we're gonna get something. So you get orders. You can either select them in the tutorial, you get them. So what we need to do is build 2 woodcutter's camps and get 10 wood. Okay, that is simple enough. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get a second one then, right here. And we have some people, so we're in good shape there. We do have a handy way to speed this up at the beginning. Okay, so after I get that woodcutter up, I choose the people, and I can choose certain people. Now, if I go over beavers, guess what? They are gifted woodworkers and enjoy engineering. So, really good for cutting trees. The others, humans are good at other stuff. Lizards are good at other stuff. But yes, to clear trees, I can mark them for harvesting here. So pretty much what we're going to do. That's fine. I don't think I've done too many trees. So my order's complete. I have the 22 wood and the cabin. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to deliver it. So the next thing I need to do is cut through the forest to discover 2 glades and assign 5 beavers as woodcutters. Okay. So, do have more beavers. So we can actually cut them 2 beavers. We got more from that. And so now we need to do, okay, so too many trees are marked. So we're just, they don't want us to mark as many. I want to mark that many trees. So we're just going to keep with that at the moment. Again, we're going to play this at 2x speed. So when we cut enough, these little glades will be open. And then fun stuff will happen there. So let's see which one we get first. And then, of course, like I said, since we can open up those and everything else. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so we have small roots. And here we have a nest small and roots deposit. So we have both of them came in there. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to explore. We're going to get 3 new humans and some meat. I like meat. Okay, so now we need the small forager's camp and vegetables is the next thing on the list. Okay. So we do have vegetables over here, so I need to come here. We're going to slow this down a little bit. I got to pick it first. So shelter can accommodate any villagers, but won't specify the needs of the person. And the small foragers camp. Okay, so we go here. I can select the small foragers camp. You see what pops up, everything over there. And then I can start my house, my shelter building spots. Head. And we're just going to build those over here at the moment. And we're going to build enough of them right there. Okay. So up at the top, we have our population, the builders who are free workers, and then the homeless. So builders are pretty much people who are free. Pretty simple there. So as I select humans who, as you can see, are good at food in this respect, we go up here. They're adept at farming and really enjoy brewing. So they're going to start to kind of select that. that brings my free builders down to 6. Okay. And then as you see, I'm going to move him. These camps are movable, so you don't have to worry about like just putting them down and being like, I hope this is good forever. They can be moved, so you, again, if once this runs out, you can move them. Or you can destroy them, get the resources, either one. Okay, so we're again going to speed it up. So we are building all of our houses up here. And then after that, we can build roads. Roads are very simple. Like, they just... Oh, apparently I did not build that quite as well as I thought, but that is okay. So, roads help you travel quicker. But again, stuff is going to move, so... You can get rid of roads if you need to. Okay. My orders are already complete. We got the vegetables and everything like that, so we're going to deliver that. The next I need a stonecutter camp and clay. Guess what I'm going to have here? Stonecutter camp. Very nice. Okay. Again, we go here. Click here. And then you see where the stonecutter stuff is. We will build it right on top of it. It's very nice. All my people are housed at the moment. That is very good. It is now clearance, but we do have a storm coming up. So just to be on the safe side, in case more people decide they want to show up, we're going to build a couple more houses here for them. Let's see. Nobody is specialized at this, so I will use 1 human and 1 lizard to build it, or to staff it at the moment. You see, as I've completed some of the tasks, the reputation has gone up. The Queen's Impatience has also gone up, but not that bad. So, like I said, this is the beginning of my village. Looks nice. It's going well. I'm clearing these glades pretty effectively. Everything has to be built within this hearth. So I cannot build anything like out at the top if needed. It just doesn't work that way. So they found some small flax seeds, but guess what? I got the clay I need. So we can go ahead, deliver the orders. And the next thing is the harvester's camp, which is going to be next. And we have newcomers. So people will come into the camp as needed. So they will come every once in a while. You'll get to select. So we either can get a lizard, a human, and a beaver, and 15 grain. Or just 1 lizard and 1 beaver, but more vegetables, more leather, and more stone. We're going to go with the more resources for the moment. And go from there. So let's see. My next thing now... is to build the harvester camp. Let's see, harvester camp. Oh, and so these buildings can be built anywhere. That's important to know. Like, these are not constricted in this. This is just for the people have to live within these areas. We're about to clear that glade over there too. And let's look around. Oh, we do have our dangerous glade over there. You have to work to kind of get over there because that blocked a lot of stuff off, but that is okay. Oh, it is built. Let's see. Nobody really works well here, so we'll just put 2 humans out there. Now, we did build that extra housing, so we're in pretty good shape here, so you can see them now will start bringing stuff there. Oh, and the storm has begun. So, in the storm, anyone who is not housed has a chance to die. So, traders will not come, which is something that we'll worry about later in the game. Oh, we found another glade here. Oh, and we actually had something for this. Okay. So we can pause this for a second, or at least slow it down. So, what happens is we have a glade event. So, a destroyed camp in the wilderness. There are still survivors in the area. So, there's a specialty bonus. So, what happens is we can either welcome the new people or send them to the Citadel. If we send them to the Citadel, we get money. We do like money. If we welcome them, we get them here. And depending on what you have is what you can use for it. So we have eggs. We can send them here. Let's go ahead and welcome them at the moment. So we're going to get a dwarf and a beaver. You know what? Let's send them to the Citadel. That is fine. Let's do that. So now they will... Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, we have some other nest. Oh, and my orders are completed. So Another spot closer. So now we need planks, bricks, and fabric. And we need to make them all in crude workstations. So if we go here, crude workstations makes all of these. By only having a star, it means it's not made very effective. So we're not going to get like extra resources or anything like that. It's just kind of done. Let's go ahead. Let's clear this out back there. And let's, you, my friend. Okay, you can see over here now. I have, looks like my human and my beaver trying to convince these fine people to move on or to go to the Citadel. Oh, you can see there, we got 10 seconds left. Cut all that. Okay. Yeah, so let's see. Now I want to move this down here because I want to expand out into this direction, into this glade, and kind of like all around into there. Choose a cornerstone. So, from time to time, the queen will offer a powerful cornerstone. Select the mark. So we select up here. And so we can do two things. One, the Royal Academy wants a detailed map of the region and will supply anyone willing to help. Gain 20 reeds and 20 clay for each discovered glade, which is very nice. Building materials are the foundation of every settlement. Production is 50% quicker in the crude workstation. Okay, so those are both very nice. We're about to build a crude workstation, so let's go with that at the moment. And then, let's see, what we need to do is we're going to build a couple roads. And we're going to make our space for that crude workstation. So we're going to go over here. And we'll build it. Okay. Right now, like I said, I need 4 planks, 4 bricks, 4 fabric. We can go ahead and speed up time. The drizzle, this is drizzle year at the moment, so nothing that big. Oh, they're gone. Okay, so we got our money and we got a couple extra people back to we're working. There we go. Okay. Okay, so let's put people to work. So let's go with a human and a lizard. Why not? So each one of these that is checked is something that's going to be made. So at the moment, so planks will be made. So this requires 8 wood, produce 4 of those. Fabric will be made from the fibers, that will go from there. And then clay into bricks, pretty simple. Now, for some of these, you see this little swirly thing. It means I can select something else if I need to. So if I don't exactly have plant fiber, but I do have something else, it is useful. The same thing with clay. I might have stone, might not have clay. Wood is wood. This, I can't make anything. So we're just going to go ahead and unclick pipes at the moment. So you saw them. Someone made something. This person's making fabric. It takes 37 seconds. Now we're going to make these slowly but surely. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to kind of move our cutting operation to just kind of keep cutting over this way. Oh, we have another glade effect. Okay, so let's see. A building destroyed by the storm, it can be rebuilt or salvaged. Okay. It's another glade event. So what we need to salvage is wood and clay, or an alternative, which we have plenty of clay, so I'm okay with that. Or wood and 2 parts to rebuild it. So this collects herbs, berries, and mushrooms. That sounds like it would be pretty good. I do believe I have all those parts. So what we have not looked at up here is all the parts that we have. So this pretty much will tell me everything I have. If I cannot find it there, I can go here and look for it here. So parts, we have 6. Okay. So let's, you know what? We're going to bring a 1 and a 1 over. And thank goodness newcomers are here. They're both 3. I'm okay with either. Okay, so let's go ahead. Let's put everyone here. And I want to rebuild. And that order is complete. So while we've been doing that, we've been doing some work. So we're going to go ahead and deliver. And the last thing now. So we need to go cut through and discover 1 dangerous glade. So we need change scrolls, changing fabric, and discover 1 of those. Okay, so yes. So what we need to do, pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to cut through all of this and then use that to kind of cut through into this dangerous glade. At the same point, of course, I need to keep shelters available for my people. Just because I don't want any new people to have any issues. They're just going to kind of go around there at the moment. That's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. And it's not going to be. Okay. Ah, wonderful. So this actually... Oh, I did not mean to put that down. There's a destroy button right there. Okay, so now I can click here. I can actually select people to do this. So they'll look for herbs, mushrooms, or berries. We'll get both humans out. Why not? And I get to choose a blueprint. Your renown grows. You can now choose one of the available blueprints that the queen offers. Houses. So you can build houses for your people. That is better than the specific thing, and that kind of relates to how high they're ranked. So obviously lizard's house are specially made for lizards, humans for humans, beavers for beavers. Each of them requires like a little bit different things. This is 7-2, 6-2, all wood. Let's go make a lizard house. They are the least unhappy as the resolve is 10. If the resolve goes negative, they start to leave. And that is just not good at all. Okay, so we are pretty much clearing through stuff here, and we're just going to continue to get all that stuff that we're going to get in the round. Okay. Now that clay, let's see, there's some more clay up here. I can actually move this up here. So we're going to move that up there, and then we're going to move one of the woodcutters into that spot to help with our deforestation of everything going on here. And these are fully beavered. Okay, so if I look now here, I can build lizard housing. It's not terribly expensive, but we're going to build, we have 4 lizards, so 2 houses. That's all we need at the moment. And we'll go from there. We still have 3 builders, so they will build up. Next group of newcomers is going to be 4, so we got a while for that. Oh, and the storm is back. The storm hurts your resolve. I can actually click on the resolve. It's not doing so well for them. So, I got the lizard houses. They're now pretty much moved in there. So now their lizards are going to be more content, and they're going to be better equipped for what they have going on. So, but we have to wait for the storm to end for them to kind of get a little happier. There's only 4 of them, so pretty easy to house, but... Alright, peeps. Let's keep cutting. Let's go. Cut, cut, cut. We can go ahead and we're going to build the path to go a little bit closer just to speed this up a little bit. We're almost done with that glade. There we go. We're pretty much just going to move him right in there. And we're going to stop cutting these trees and just focus on that right in there. So again, let's see, we're going to have to move him just a little bit too. There we go. Okay. And then, of course, we can build the path so that they can move really quick. That area. Choose it. We've got another cornerstone. Okay, let's see what we have. Fiber delivery or egg delivery. Well, I think this lizard's like eggs because it's meat. So we're going to go ahead and we'll go with that. Each of these populations are going to like certain types of food. So it's a balancing act to keep everyone happy. And sometimes not great. Sometimes it works well. Okay. But now we are clearing Harvest Camp. Have no... Okay, so we've cleared this camp. So now we got to try to move it. There you go. We have plenty of places we can move there. So camps move pretty effectively, as you see. Follow your orders. All right, we're getting there. Tell me to follow my orders. I'm getting there. I'm cutting. Newcomers are waiting. So lizards and eggs, or a little bit of everything. Let's just go with the 2 lizards. I'm fine with that. Oh, Okay, so this is now the dangerous glade. Slow this down for a second. So, what you need to do is, I need to bring planks and scrolls. Well, guess what? I don't have any scrolls. So, I can actually change that, which was not quite clear the first time I did it. We can go investigate. So now I changed it to cloth, so since I don't have scrolls, I can bring cloth. However, in 7 seconds, something bad's gonna happen. Disturbing this room kills 3 random villagers. That's gonna suck. 1, 2, 3. Who are they gonna kill? And while we're housing, we're gonna put another lizard house here because I know. Up. Oh. So all humans. Boy, they all died. But I have 5 minutes before they start killing other people, so we're in good shape. This only is going to take me, it looks like, another 20 seconds. I have 4 minutes, so I think we're in good shape there. But thankfully, we had all the cloth and things. So, like I said, anything is changeable. Always good to check it out. And the reward is that 1 ancient tablet, which is right here. So we are in good shape. Oh, there we go. Okay, somebody has a tablet. There's the tablet. So that's how I can tell how the resolve is. So he has basic housing, but he also has lizard housing. He does not have the complex foods that he likes or anything else. So that's why he's not quite as efficient or as happy. I am following my orders. Hurry up and bring that there. Nice. Okay. And I can deliver that. And that is the end of the first tutorial mission. So we're about to get a whole lot more fun stuff in there. So we're going to go ahead and hit continue. And now we're going to get to the second tutorial mission. Okay, so we've done the first one. It's great. It's wonderful. The Queen's Envoy. Villagers with low resolve will start leaving, increasing the Queen's impatience. Keeping resolve exceptionally high will grant passive reputation over time. So, yeah. Satisfying your villagers' needs with complex food, homes, and services will increase their resolve. Each species has a different mix of needs. It's hard to please everyone all the time. Farmers can plant only on farm fields, and those can be built on fertile soil, as you see here. Crops are planted in the first season, drizzle, and harvested during the second season, clearance. Build a farm, harvest grains, and serve some ale in the tavern. Okay. Wonderful. So let's go ahead. We'll hit here. And we have the farms. Okay, so the game starts the same as that. I need to start planting some paths. So let's go ahead, and what we're going to do is we're going to build these woodcutter camps so that we can start clearing stuff around. We'll pick these 2 areas first. I'm going to try to click so you can see. There we go. This is the builder, so he has no resolve at the moment. So that resolve is going to continue to go down. He does have the Firekeeper bonus. He is the one who's doing the Sacred Fire, but you can see his services were different from the lizards. Let's go ahead and let's get these guys going. Okay, and so I need to do a small farm and 6 farm field. Okay, simple enough. Small farm. We'll put that just right there. Well, I want to put it so that I can get as many farm fields as possible. So I might kill a little of my farm just to get the farm fields. Then we'll go ahead and we'll build it over there. So that's the first thing that we're going to do. Or also going to, again, build my pass as quick as possible And housing is not coming. Okay, so I can actually get the humans. However, I don't want to use both of them at the moment because that is going to cut everybody. So we're going to have to kind of slow my roll a little bit. Take away some of these beavers from doing what they're supposed to be doing. Cancel you out. There we go. And then I can put more towards the farmers because humans are good at farming. So I've passed it. So let's deliver the orders. Next, it wants me to build the shelters, and yep. Let's see. Wonderful. Okay, so the cornerstone. I can get barrels or add a small amount of good produced in the small farm. Barrels are nice because that means I don't have to worry about building them later. So we're going to go with that. So again, now we need some shelters. What's going to pop up? Shelter. Okay. Let's go ahead and let's get this going. I have 9 people at the moment. We're going to just go ahead and just try to get... And we're going to be clearing that land at some point too. And we can go ahead and speed this up. Because everyone right now is homeless. Again, this will keep the food production flowing, which is what I like to start with. So it's in good shape. See already stuff being planted and built. And they're already starting to build the houses up. There you go. 1 shelter. 2 shelters. That is the Queen's Order. We're going to go ahead and deliver that. We can get some more arrivals and some more stone and parts. Next, they want me to do a small trapper's camp. So, it's going to be picked up right there. You kind of understand how this is going. So, we're going to build the small trapper's camp. Let's see, right over here, where they can actually get some of that food that's there. We also got a couple more beavers, so we can again maximize this wood production. Okay. So we're actually doing a good job. So now we have enough housing for 18 people. We only have 13, so that's pretty good shape. Let's see. Yeah, they're building everything else before that. I could put the priority higher if I wanted to. This is just, again, this is the tutorial, so we're not quite worried about that. But we're going to go ahead. Yep, they're getting that built. Now, guess what lizards are good at? Meat. I don't have any more lizards. I thought I saw... Yep, I have another lizard here. So we're going to... They have that meat specialization. Oh, and I went and I found a glade, and it has a glade event. So I can either send this to the Citadel or break it open for supplies. So, by sending it to the Citadel, I get half a reputation point, which is really nice to help me win, and money. Otherwise, I get fibers and bricks. Also pretty nice. Let's see. Do we want just the humans or a little bit of everything? We'll go with a little bit of everything. Okay, so this is a complicated question about what to do here, and this is kind of what this leads to. Obviously, having bricks is super nice, because I don't really make them at the moment. Land fibers, meh. This is good, because this will help you beat the game quicker, which is really nice. Now, this is the tutorial, so I think we want to do as much as possible here. But we're just going to go with the basic. I'll probably break it open, because we don't want to do it too quickly. That order is completed. The next one, now we need smokehouse. Enable meat for jerky and jerky. And then we get more stuff. We like it. Okay. Guess what this is going to pop up? Smokehouse. Really good at producing jerky. Not so much good at producing pottery or incest, but that's the next thing to go. So let's find a spot for it. There's a lot of stuff everywhere. We'll just put it... Oh, we gotta move this. Let's see, that's my next goal. Let's move that over here and cut some of these woods down behind us. And I got another glade event, so we're gonna slow this down. We got another glade event here. Welcome new people or get money. Well, I have extra meat, so we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get the money for this one. Okay. So I need a smokehouse. Let me go ahead and get back to that. I was a little distracted. I'm gonna put that right there. We're gonna move these over to the wood a little bit better. And just kind of open up these glades. Oh, this is the trapper's camp. That was silly. I need to keep that there. Like, do I have 3 woodcutters? No, I'm just not very good with what I'm doing right now. Okay. So they're definitely getting the meat. Smokehouse is coming up. We will probably need to get more housing soon. Open up this. Let's see. Yeah, we can open up that to get more housing that we need. Put a couple things right here, just so we have them. We can go ahead and we can go around that farm for a moment. And the smokehouse is completed. So now we need to make the stuff. So what we need to do is enable this jerky. We're going to unclick the pottery, unclick the incense. So for it, we need grubs or meat. So we're going to change this to meat. And wood or whatever else. Obviously, we have plenty of wood. So we're going to make jerky. And my little lizard men, they are the best at making jerky. So we're going to go ahead and make some jerky. Oh, and my friend, he's already collecting the wood, he's already collecting the meat, and they're already making some of that delicious beef jerky. And they should be growing vegetables and grains. So if we look at our food option, we do have plain vegetables. Grains only work for some stuff. They have to be more processed. So we have grains coming in, but they're not working quite as well. Okay, so we got the houses built, which is always good. How's that jerky production going? Jerky takes 2 minutes. Man, this better be some good jerky. 2 minutes. But everyone is making it, so we're going to make more than enough jerky. We get a cornerstone. 50% of the time, amount of goods produced in the brewery. Plus, as grain farming, we're going to go with the brewery because we know we're going to, this part of the mission said at the beginning, is the brewery. You can see everybody resolved. I think this is because I am making this jerky, and they are going to love it. So let's go ahead. We're going to speed it up a little bit. We're going to make sure my guys are kind of chopping what they need to be chopping. Yep. Okay, we could get some stuff here. So let's go over some other stuff. So like here, we have a flaxseed. So you get plant fibers, plus there's a 25% chance to get clay and a 20% to get insects from all of these spots here. That's something to say. It's kind of the same here. There's a little bit of chance we get leather. Orders are ready to be complete. All the jerky. Let's go ahead and deliver it. And the next one now is going to be a brewery and ale. Okay. But we have newcomers. So what do we like? There's 4 and 4. We're going to accept those guys for the moment. And actually, let's start making our brewery now. Okay, so let's see. Brewery. I have to select it. There it is. So it produces ale. We like that. Okay. We're just going to put it on the opposite side of this little camp here. We're going to connect it with the road. But I like to stay in the view I had before, just so I can go. Oh, my lizards, they're really happy at 15. Okay. Slow this down a little bit. So enable barrels in the ale recipe. Okay. So again, that's why I selected barrels here. We're going to get rid of pottery, but we're going to use barrels. And wheat is going to produce ale. Humans produce ale. We also have pickled goods, which we don't really have, or crops, which we don't have. So really, we're just going to focus this all on getting ale. Again, 2 minutes to do it. And they're both can produce 15 when they get all the stuff. So they will go to the storehouse, collect it, and then come back. This tell me there is all these help suggestions that come out over here that kind of tell you what is going on. I would highly recommend reading about those. It definitely helps a lot with the game. If you are curious about why something is popping up, so right now my food supplies are going up, so it is good because jerky is delicious. Definitely not as good as just meat. But you can see that my lizard population is happy about that because, one, they have the housing +3. They have the complex food that they enjoy, which is jerky +4. Plus they're comfortable. So that makes them very, very high. That's giving me the blue, which means that they're producing a little bit better. And what you do, you can also kind of click out there if you need to see what we have going on for each of them. So they all like different things. So again, it makes it a little hard to figure out what you're doing with all of them, but it is what it is. So kind of go with it. Okay. So we see they are starting the brewing process here. So these workers actually enjoy what they're doing, so they get more resolve points. So if you actually have people doing what they like to do, they'll be happier. Go figure. Let's see, so make sure I have all of the, yep, let's get rid of you. Means they're going to be happier doing that. Probably should build that second farm too. We're going to go ahead and do that just so we know we have enough food. Oh, wonderful. Okay, so up eggs, which is good. And grub. So yeah, actually we go in there next. This one, once he's done here, which it looks like it's getting pretty close to being done, will be pretty good. Okay, so again, let's see. So many little glades in there. It's just kind of good to move that like right to there, because then you don't have to cut that much to get all the glades. And this guy, he's doing a good job of, not sure, is doing a good job of that. So let's go ahead, let's put my humans in here. They do vegetables and grains. Oh, and all the ale is done. Okay, so we deliver it. So next, tavern and fulfill the need for luxury. That's simple enough. This is going to give me a tavern. And we're just going to plant this tavern right here. Right here. Why not? We're going to just move this just to slightly over there just to help it out a little bit. How are these guys? They're cutting. They are cutting well. Alright, nobody's homeless. We have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So we do have enough housing. The next newcomers are almost here. Not going to tell me how many there are, but it's okay. We can go ahead. We can build a couple more shelters out here just to make sure we're in good shape. So these bigger buildings, you can't move. Always good to know. Services. Services are like the tavern. You can read that if you need to. Okay. We can go ahead and speed this up. The newcomers. They are here. So, I'm going to go with the roots like clay, copper. Let's go with the dinosaurs and the roots. You, my friend, can cut. Make it a dinosaur. You'll enjoy this a lot more. Pushed up the resolve. Very nice. Okay, they are brewing all the beer. Still should have 5 people able to do some work on it. Oh, they were building these. Okay, that's fine. You can see kind of like all the idle people at the moment. Let's see. Not enough planks. Oh, do we have we run out? Yes. So I don't have either of those. It looks like. So, let's see. What we did before is this crude workstation. We're going to plop that down, get some people. We're going to try to get the rest of the supplies. We need 1 more plank and 2 more fabric. Okay, so planks, fabrics. I'm not going to go with bricks or pipes. We're going to go for a dinosaur and a beaver. Oh, another glade. Wonderful. Food and mushrooms. I like it. So these can be used in a pinch. So that's how they exist. We have plenty of fiber. I like it. And then plenty of wood. So we're in good shape there. He is making the wood. He is making the fiber. Once they're both done, I think they'll be in good shape. These are only taking about a minute. So hopefully it won't be too long. Everyone is housed, so we're in good shape there. Oh, there we go. We're gonna bring the stuff over there and then pretty much just move it right back to here. Come on, I know it's here. I thought it was here. Did neither of them show up? What am I using these things for? Oh, we got a cornerstone. Let's go ahead and we'll choose that for the moment. Can't 30 meat every time a villager dies. No, I'm gonna pass on that. Plus 2 to nest. I think that's the one I'm gonna go with at the moment. If I hit there, let's see. Wonderful. I can track this if I need to. So let's go ahead and let's track these 2. So those are all my track goods. Okay. So I know those now that fabric should be good. There we go. Okay. Not sure why the first little bit didn't make it, but it is okay. That's stuff that you can track. As you saw, I can click here, and if I say, hey, I need to track something, it works. That's very cool. Oh, let's see. One of my trappers is out, but I know if I move you to here, you're going to be able to get all the eggs and stuff like that. Oh, newcomers are waiting. Oh, let's see. 2, 2, and 1. 2, 2, and 1. I'll get them because they're bringing a lot of vegetables. Food is really good at the moment, so I'm not really that worried. I have 2 farms going. Okay, so let's see. We're going to go with you. And then 2 of the beavers. So you have luxury or you have leisure. Pretty much the ale turns into leisure. And that's luxury services. Another glade found. Wonderful. Oh, we got something here. So I can send it to the Citadel. Or break it open. We're just going to break it open again. Yep, we have enough. Go investigate. And then, let's see, my friend. Go cut some more trees. Oh, yes, this is very nice. Yeah, we're doing a good job of cutting what we need to cut. Let's see, I'm going to move you over to here, and we're just gonna keep chopping. There we go. So we're not more room for houses, which is nice. It's very helpful. We're getting some of the needs are fulfilled. You can see population is getting happier as leisure services are getting up. So everyone is actually getting happier from these leisure services, except for my lizards. My lizards don't like leisure. They like brawling services. Okay. Orders are in. Wonderful. Let's see. Keep human resolve above 25. Oh, that's going to be easy. And it's already done. Great. Okay. Some more points. And all the stuff that we get and we unlock. We're going to go ahead and continue. Okay. This is the world. The world is vast, ever-changing, and at heart lies the smoldering city. Enter the smoldering city and use resources you've gathered so far to buy the Obsidian Archive level 1. So we're going to go there. And we're going to buy this upgrade, which is just this right down here. So this gives you a permanent minus 2% of the speed of the Queen's Impatience and a place where records about great victories are kept, unlocked steeds. Okay. Steeds are down here. This will tell me all the stuff that this character has done. Here's all my upgrades and stuff like that. So we can go ahead. We'll head out there. The world is governed by the eternal Blightstorm cycle. It is almost upon us, so no caravans are allowed to embark. Press the button on the lower right corner of the screen to finish this cycle. That button right there. End the cycle. Now what will happen is you will have your storm. So everything not protective ring. Dead? Possibly. Okay, so your goal as a Viceroy is to reach the ancient seals with your caravan and reforge them, pushing back the Blightstorm. Okay, simple enough. You're almost ready to venture out on your own. Choose any map tile inside your embarkation range to begin. Okay, so this is where you pretty much get to select kind of like where you go and the people you are going with. And then your difficulty level. And at Viceroy, it's terrible. And at Settler, it's not so much. You do get embarkation bonuses, so I can embark and choose kind of like 3 things. And you are finally ready to embark on your own. Remember, there is always a way out. Experiment and adapt. May the storm be gentle on you, Viceroy. Okay, and that is pretty much the beginning of the game. So I will choose my population, probably beavers, again, for the wood, and then go from there, and then you'll embark on your first thing. Yes, I will cancel that out there. And so that is pretty much where you are going. So you do have other tutorials if you need to. We have Hostility and Trade, and Rainstorm, and Rainpunk, and Light Rot. So, but we will do these at another time. So, hey, thank you very much for joining me through this. The next playthrough, we're actually going to run through a village, and then we will kind of come back to other tutorials if we need to. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.